Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Himalabhagati Sarva.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Himalabhagati Sarva.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma.
Vandamui Savadam Mate.
Bando Mui Savadhana Mate.
Vandamui Savadana Mate.
Bando Mui Savadhana Mate.
Yara Prashareva Evavatoriya
Yara Prasade Vai Ebavatoriya.
Yara Prashareva Evavatoriya
Yara Prasade Vai Ebavatoriya.
Krishna Prapti Hoya
Krishna Prapti Hoya Hoike.
Krishna Prapti Hoya
Krishna Prapti Hoya
Guru Mukha Padmavakya Iti Piso
Guru Mukha Padmavakya Chitete Toriya.
Guru Mukha Padmavakya Iti Piso
Guru Mukha Padmavakya Chitete Toriya.
Arana Koriya Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hari Hari, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Go.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare गाएंगे जिस भक्ति विराम की कृपा की
Jai.
जिसकान पांडेचार्य से विहोर कृपा की
Jai.
जय विष्णु परमश्वराय सत्य श्री श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर की
Jai.
जय विष्णु परमश्वरी श्री गौर किशोर बाबरी महाराज की
Jai.
जय विष्णु सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की
Jai.
गुरु परंपरा की
Jai.
नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
प्रेम श्री घोष कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री रति राधा श्री वासुदेव गौर भक्ति विनोद की
Jai.
हे श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम चंद्र राधे कनगिरी गौरान की
Jai.
नाम दाम की
जय।
दुर्नाम की
Jai.
जगन्नाथ पुरी की
Jai.
तुलसी देवी की भारती देवी की
जय।
जगन्नाथ बालदेव सुभाष महारानी की
जय।
श्री राधा कृष्ण की
Jai.
गिरी गोवर्धन की
Jai.
श्री गौनीता की
Jai.
सामवेद भक्ति विनोद की
Jai.
और glory to this one
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
glory to this
Hare
one
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
glory to this one
Hare Krishna.
glory to Shri Guru and Shri Ram
Jai Shri Shri Guru Gauranga.
What is this stone? You know?
This one from Nepal.
It's like a lingam or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it? This, of course, is
Giriraj.
Giridhari Gopinath. Okay, so look at
Yeah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
You can sing bhajan. You know any by heart? Hare Mana.
I have to. This songbook.
Okay. It's Govinda Das. He's a poet. Govinda Das. Hare Mana. You don't need glasses yet, huh?
You have glasses.
I'm talking to him. You don't need glasses?
I don't need.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
How old are you?
63.
50?
63.
60?
I am 63, yeah.
60, how much?
63.
63.
63.
You look young. Well, you don't need eyeglasses. I needed them at 35.
Yeah. But you are so strong. Yeah, appreciate it.
Jare Mana, Srinandanandana, Abhaya Saranara Vindare.
Bajahure Mana Shrinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare.
Ajahure Mana, Srinandanandana, Abhaya Charanara Vindare.
Bajahure Mana Shrinandanandana
Abhaya Charanara Vindare.
Dulava Manava Janamata Sange.
Duraba Manava Nanavata Sange.
Dulava Manava Janamata Sange.
Duraba Manava Nanavata Sange.
Aloe Baba
Jaro Hore Baba Sindure.
Aloe O myśla. Is it myśla or myśl?
O umysle. O umysle.
O umyśle.
Umysle.
O umyśle. Po prostu wielbi lotosowe stopy cynamandy, które czynią każdego nieustraszonym. Otrzymawszy tą rzadką ludzką formę życia, przepłyń ocean materialnej egzystencji przy pomocy towarzystwa świętych osób. Dzień i noc nie śpię, cierpiąc z powodu gorąca i zimna, wiatru i deszczu. Dla odrobiny migoczącego szczęścia służyłem na próżno marnym i nikczemnym ludziom. Jaka jest gwarancja prawdziwego szczęścia w bogactwie, młodości, synach i członkach rodziny? Pozycja kropli wody na płatku lotosu. Dlatego powinieneś zawsze służyć boskim stopom Pana Hari i wielbić je. Wielkim pragnieniem i tęsknotą Govindy Dasa jest to, by zaangażować się w 9 procesów bhakti, a mianowicie słuchanie o chwałach Pana Hari i śpiewanie o nich, nieustanne pamiętanie o Panu, ofiarowanie Mu modlitw, służenie lotosowym stopom Pana, służenie Najwyższemu Panu jako sługa, wielbienie Go przy pomocy kwiatów, kadzideł itd., służenie Mu jako przyjaciel i zupełne oddanie się Panu.
How many people are on this?
10 people.
Hope you're having a good day. How about Yasomati Nandana?
50.
50.
Different. Sorry.
Yasomati Nandana. How else do you research it? You buy the author, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Yasomati Nandana Vrajabara Nagara Gokulara Nandana Sana
Yasomati Nandana Vrajabara Nagara Gokulara Nandana.
Hey, Yasomati Nandana Vrajabara Nagara Gokulara Nandana
Yasomati Nandana Vrajabara Nagara Gokulara Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Translation.
Srinama Kirtana, intonowanie świętych imion Bhaktivinoda Thakura z Gita Vali. Pan Krishna jest ukochanym synem matki Jaszody, transcendentalnym kochankiem w krainie Vradży, rozkoszą Gokuli. Znany jest jako Kana. Krishna przechadza się wzdłuż brzegów rzeki Jamuny. Pewnego razu skradł ubrania pasterek Vradży, które się tam kąpały. Jest bardzo łaskawy. Jest ukochanym Srimati Radharani. Jest wielkim tancerzem Vrindavan oraz schronieniem i jedyną osobą, jedyną ostoją Thakura Bhaktivinody.
Jai Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki.
Jai!
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dayakaram
Chaitanya Nitya.
Jaya Guru Sita Pati Advaita
Chaitanya Nitya.
Jaya Guru Sita Pati Advaita
Sapitam yena bhutale Swayam rupa karamaya dadati svapadantika Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama
Rama Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Bhagavatam Canto 1 chapter 2, text 11. Vedanti tattva vitvas tattvam yajnanam advayam Brahma eti Parama eti Bhagavaneti Sabhyate. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma, or Bhagavan. So this is a definition of God. People want to know, well, what is God? Here's God. He has three features, we can say. His impersonal feature, which is all-pervading. There's also spirit from his body. Just like the sunlight has the same quality as the sun. Then the other feature of God is his Paramatma feature, that he remains in the heart of every living entity in the material world, ready to advise if we turn to him. And of course, Bhagavan means the ultimate word or the source of everything. Bhagavan. Purport. The absolute truth is both subject and object, and there is no qualitative difference there. You have to translate this? No. Okay, there's no substantive qualitative difference. Means it's non-dual. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given a Chinta Veda Veda Tattva. So it's a little inconceivable to us. Chinta. Chinta means inconceivable. How God can be one and also different from his creation. There's a mystery there that our mind boggles when we try to understand it. But the mind is also material. So we're used to dealing with material things with our mind. But now we're given a spiritual subject. Our mind can't quite get around it, to grasp it, to understand it perfectly. But that day will come when we have purified senses with our spiritual mind. Then we'll be able to understand directly, by direct experience, by direct perception. Now we accept it. God is one and different. And we can give nice examples to help our mind understand. It's like a lump of coal. A lump of coal is nothing but the sun's energy, but in a transformed state. Synthesis, the trees grew, and then they fell down, then they get pressed in the earth, then we come millions of years later and take out this dark, black stone. But we can prove that the energy is there of the sun because we put it in the fire, then it burns because it's made from the sun. So similarly, this table is also God, but not directly, but it's just a byproduct. He explains in the 7th chapter, earth, water, air, fire, ether, mind. These are my external energies. And then mind, intelligence, ego. These are also external, but they're subtle. We can't see our mind or intelligence, but they're also material. So this is theology. It's not just so simple to say, yeah, everything is one or everything is God. But then we have to say, and also everything is different from God. Krishna explains this in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, how everything at the same time he's aloof from everything. Therefore, Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan are qualitatively one and the same. The same substance is realized as a person, Brahman, by the students of the Upanishad, as localized Paramatma by the Hiranyagarhas or the yogis, and as Bhagavan by the devotees. In other words, Bhagavan, or the personality of Godhead, is the last word of the absolute truth. Paramatma is the partial representation of the personality of Godhead, and impersonal Brahman is the glowing effulgence of the personality of Godhead, as the sun rays are to the sun god. Less intelligent students of either of the above school sometimes argue in favor of their own respective realization. But those who are perfect seers of the absolute truth know well that the above three features of the one absolute truth are different perspectives. The story is given of blind man. They bring him in front of an elephant and he touches the trunk of the elephant. He said, yeah, I know what an elephant is, like a snake. And then they put him in and then he touches the leg. Oh yeah, I know an elephant is like a tree. But we have to see the whole picture. And we can't see it except Krishna reveals to us. With our material senses, Premanjala, Charita Bhakti Vilochanena. With our senses, impure senses, we will never see Krishna. Therefore, the Brahma Samhita advises that we cleanse our senses, purify our senses, and then with the ointment of love, we'll be able to see Krishna as he is. But without that love, we won't have access to it. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us how to love God. What is the Prabhupada teaching? Step by step process. How you can give up lust and change it into love. Otherwise, everybody's lusty. We want this, I want that. The child is born with false ego. Actually, the psychiatrists say that at a certain age, the child really thinks that he's the center of the universe. After how many months? I orbit. So this is our disease. Everyone is born with the disease of false ego, thinking I'm the center. Therefore, we have to be civilized. No, you can't punch your brother. You have to respect him. He's also a living entity, just like you. But the child is without training, he'll remain like an animal, worse than animal. So anyway, now we're coming to the point of purification, to understand we're a pure spirit soul. But that's a gradual process. It begins by hearing. Like now we're hearing from the Shastra, we're hearing from the Guru, Srila Prabhupada. And so if we hear nicely, regularly, then we'll understand. As far as we can understand, we'll never understand up to the limit that God understands himself. But so to a percentage, we'll understand. In other words, we can have full realization according to our capacity. But it still doesn't mean we're on the same level as God. He's always going to be superior. So even in the spiritual world, that will be understood. But to speak of God, even Guru, just like we're hoping to go, we're Prabhupada, we'll remain a servant of Prabhupada throughout Guru, or we become as good as Guru. We're as good as Guru in the sense that we're both surrendered, but still his superior position is recognized. This is our philosophy. Birth after birth. When we sing Guru Puj, we say like birth after birth. Birth after birth, he's our Guru. The Prabhupada Ki.
Time.
Where was that? In the relative world, the knower is different from the known, but in the absolute world, both the knower and the known are one and the same. In the relative world, the knower is the living spirit or superior energy, whereas the known is inert matter or inferior energy. Therefore, there is a duality of inferior and superior energy. Whereas in the absolute realm, both the knower and the known are the same superior energy. So this is a little hard for us because we're not in the absolute world, so we're always measuring from our perspective. We give the example of the frog in the well. His friend came to visit. I just came from the Atlantic Ocean. It's so big. You can't believe how big it is. Is it twice as big as my well? No. Our experience is to try to measure the absolute. Therefore, there is a duality. There are three kinds of energies of the Supreme Energetic. There is no difference between the energy and the energetic, but there is a difference of quality of energies. The absolute realm and the living entities are the same superior energy, but the material world is inferior energy. The living being in contact with the inferior energy is illusion, thinking he belongs to the inferior energy. Therefore, there is the sense of relativity in the material world. In the absolute world, there is no such sense of difference between the knower and the known, and therefore everything there is absolute. Got it? We don't really have it, but we hear it. We go on hearing, and we get purified. Then we can understand. In other words, we have to first of all become pure, and then everything will be revealed to us. Krishna is happy to reveal himself. But if we look at Krishna with the same eyes that we look at a beautiful woman trying to enjoy with our eyes, then that kind of vision will never reveal Krishna to us. We have to have a vision of love of himself. But love is, not such an easy thing. Who loves himself? Who loves someone else more than himself? In the material world, nobody does. Everybody loves himself the most. Therefore, you always have to be careful. You're going to get cheated in business, because this is the material world. Cheating propensity is there in everyone. We're born with the cheating propensity. They've done studies with children. The children are also cheating. They cheat each other. They cheat. This is the material world, full of cheating and cheaters. But we want to transcend this duality of cheating and cheaters, and come to the non-dual world, where everything is one and different. So it's a wonderful philosophy, but to actually understand it perfectly, we have to be beyond the illusion of material life, beyond the duality of material life. Otherwise, we're going to think subject-object. My glasses, this is an object. Then I'm the subject. I pick them up, but it's different in the spiritual world. I don't know how else we can explain it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur once to try to help us understand eternity. He says, just like in the afternoon, you may take a nap, and you wake up, 30 minutes later, and it's still afternoon. I don't know if that helps. But in other words, time has passed, but because you were sleeping, you didn't really notice it, and it's the same afternoon. So it's hard to understand eternity because everything is measured by time here in this world. Well, yes, how old are you? Oh, 63. Oh, yeah. Everything is measured by time. But in the spiritual world, it's not like that. The time element doesn't have an influence. We don't get old. We don't become diseased because we have a spiritual body. So the goal should be the fastest way to develop that spiritual body. It's already there. It's in our heart, the spiritual body. But how do we revive it? So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has clearly given us the instruction. Harinam, 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 Evikevalam, Kadu, Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. No jnana, no karma, no yoga. Only bhakti. No. 3 times. Another way of passage, Prabhupada said. When you say something 3 times, you emphasize. No, I said. So like that. Krishna is saying, Harinam, 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 3 times. Not Nasteva, 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 3 times. No. So we have to somehow get a taste for the chanting. That's the goal. If we get a taste for the chanting, like Prabhupada told us in Vrindavan, this chanting is a special mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Especially the kirtan he was talking about. This kirtan gives us life, he said. This is a special mercy. He used the word kirtan. This is a special mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And if we don't get life from the kirtan, simply sex life. So sex life is the highest pleasure in the material world. What we see is duality. It depends on the partner, whether they're willing to have sex, or if you try to have sex with yourself, it's like a perversion. It's not really fully satisfied. So like this, there's the best thing. But it disappoints. Everybody's disappointed. Old age comes and you don't have the facility to enjoy the sex life. So, therefore, sex life is regulated in the Vedic culture. Only there's 4 ashrams. Only in the Grihastha ashram is sex allowed. And that also only for begetting children. So a lot of restriction is there. Because they know, the sages know that this is the biggest stumbling block. And we see practically, you know, the people who fall down, they don't fall down because of drinking coffee or something, they fall down. You know, the big leaders that we've known over the years, with over sex life that they fall victim to. So it's not easy, but sometimes, somehow we have to come to the point of being free from that gradually, not abruptly. Otherwise, our consciousness will remain in the duality. Sex life means duality. Because it's not a non-dual, like we're talking about non-dual. Okay, any questions, comments?
Question about the process in Satya Yuga, because now, like you said, in Kali Yuga we have Harinama, and what sages or people gain in Satya Yuga when they use the process of meditation? What is their goal? That we have bhakti. So,
Their goal is also bhakti, to qualify to enter the spiritual world. The Vaishnavas were there also. So Vaishnava means duality. I mean, the simultaneously one and different. They knew they weren't God. That's the danger. Like Siddhanta talks about those who are looking for the Lord inside the heart. You know, they may get a glimpse of the Lord, but then they may think, "Oh, that's who I am." So there's some danger. It's not who you are. That's the Paramatma feature of the Lord. Anyway, we're not going to be here. We're going to finish up our business.
just I am curious, about this process.
Any explanation further? What was the goal of the meditation? Right? They meditated for 100,000 years in the Satya Yuga.
They are meditating on the Vishnu as Paramatma feature, or it depends what their spiritual master instructed also. Like for Dhruva Maharaj, it says, please chant the name of the Lord, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And he chanted and Vishnu appeared in front of him. And the other kings, they just followed the process of this Ashtanga Yoga.
So wait, let me question. Dhruva Maharaj, that was in Satya Yuga?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Can we verify that? Satya Yuga.
Yeah.
Dhruva came in Satya Yuga.
Yeah, yes.
Wasn't Chaitya Yuga?
I can't
Maybe you're right, because he wanted the position to be greater even than his father. His father was, so he was told to meditate. His mother told him, what did she say? Oh, you can find God in the forest. So he went into the forest to meditate on God. Okay, so that seems like to be reasonable. Dhruva Maharaj, but he got his special instruction from his spiritual master to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, anything else? Must be Satya Yuga. 10,000 years, or 50 or 100,000 years. Meditated for 6 months.
Yes. That's what these, like, there are different cases also, but in generally the process are recommended for different yugas in different way. Like Satya Yuga, this going into forest and doing this eightfold mystic process, and Treta Yuga they do elaborate sacrifices. Dwapara Yuga they do elaborate deity worship with all the paraphernalia, and in Kali Yuga it is recommended to
Harina. Okay.
In Purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that it is in Satya Yuga, 4th canto, chapter 12, verse 12.
Read it.
Dhruva Maharaja was endowed with all God godly qualities. He was very respectful to the devotees of Supreme Lord and very kind to the poor and innocent. He protected religious principles. With all these qualifications, he was considered to be direct father of their citizens. This is translation. And in purport, in the last paragraph, it is written, Dhruva Maharaj was present in the Satya Yuga, as will be clear from the next verses. He was the ideal king in the Satya Yuga. The government administration in the present age, Kali Yuga, is bereft of all godly qualities. Considering all these points, the people today have no alternative but to take Krishna consciousness for the protection of religion, life, and property.
Okay, so there it is. It was in Satya Yuga, but by the special mercy of Narada Muni, his spiritual master, he was able to attain perfection in 6 months.
Jai.
Shri Prabhupada ki
Jai. Trivikram Maharaja ki jai.
Jai.
jai.